Hey, what's up, Vi? This is going to be a demo video for you for your Saberforge Katana. Thank you for your patience. I was thinking about this for a little bit before I actually went in and I did it because I wanted to try a little something different. Although the hilt itself is pretty long, the internal diameter for a chassis is pretty limited due to the switch being right in the middle. So I had to figure out what I wanted to do there. I wanted to do something a little bit different than I had done last time. This is a one button setup. So your one switch is going to be right here. It's this main black switch. If we could focus in on that. Main black switch, you had a cutout here for a USB-C, but since we're not going to use that, I went ahead and I designed a switch plate, put that over that, and then put the switch on top of it so you didn't have a gaping hole there. All right. You have a grub screw right here. You do not want to mess with that guy. This saber consists of 3 different chassis pieces. You've got a back piece that I'll show you, a front piece, and the middle piece. The middle piece stays in, but it is locked in by that set screw right there, so don't mess with that. All right. To get to the lower chassis, we'll do this first. You want to take off your pommel. This pommel is very tiny. There's really nowhere to grab onto. As you can see, it is flush with the back of the saber. So what I did was I designed this little tool for you that I'll put in your box. It's a simple thing, but there's 4 grates in this, or 4 cutouts in the pommel, and there's 4 little nubs right here in the tool. So you just take this and twist it. All right. So you twist that open. It helps you get that off. We'll pull that off right there. And then this is your pommel. It does have a little spacer on here which is glued on so that doesn't come out. And it always just fits on like that. All right, so we'll put that off to the side. When you take that off, this piece will slide right out. This is the piece that holds your speaker. You've got a 22mm Smugglers Outpost Nano Elite speaker and a removable battery setup. All right, so I wanted you to have a removable battery, and this is how you do it. So we'll put your battery in spring side first. The battery will snap right into place, and then you can put it right into the saber. Put it in however you like, as long as this rotary PCB goes in first. All right, just take it, slide it right in. All right, then we'll come over here. We'll put our pommel back on, and again, this tool will help you screw the pommel all the way down. You want to make sure the pommel is nice and tight, because when it is, it locks in that chassis to the middle section, and that's very important. All right. To get to the other side, you want to take this grub screw right here underneath your suba and loosen it up. You don't have to take it all the way out. This is your blade retention, basically, right? So loosen it up. We'll pull your blade plug out, and then go like this, and your chassis will fall right out into your hand. And this is where your Proffie board lies. All right, so I'll go ahead and show you the chassis real quick. It says Solo Sabers up here for me. It does say Katana over here in Arabic. And I just did a few things to the chassis, make it not look so plain. All right, you've got a Carl Chen B4 Neopixel adapter, secondary rotary PCB. It is very important that you don't put this chassis in backwards. All right, so this always goes into the saber first. This is your blade connector over here with the LEDs on it. Don't put it in backwards. All right. You've got a kill switch right here in front of the board. Now the kill switch is on the off position right now. So when we flip that kill switch on, we can take it now and throw it into the saber. All right. We'll come over here and we'll put a blade in. You can hear the boot up sound there. I don't know if you heard it on the mic because I had it pressed up against my chest, but when those pins make connection, you'll hear the boot up sound. The blade is what holds that chassis in place. So press down on the blade, lock it in with your blade retention screw, or if you don't want to have a blade in here and you want some animations, you'll hold the chassis in with your blade plug. All right, but when you got everything all locked in, now it is a one button setup, and I gave you twist off. So to turn on, you could just tap the button. Blaster bolt deflex, just tap the button. If you want blade lock up, hold the button down and hit the saber. You can see it right here. It is programmed for a full length blade, so when you go horizontal with the saber, that blade lockup moves closer to the middle of the blade. All right. But when I hold it upright, you can just barely see it at the tip right here. That's some good flash on flash. This just has my sound font on it for now. There's a copy of the config file on the SD card. To play your soundtrack, it's a double tap. All right, and then to turn the soundtrack off, it is again a quick double tap, just like that. So again, fires up a blade, very nice. Do smooth swing, and then you can do twist off. All right, so we'll go ahead and take the blade out. Now, if you don't want the blade in there, you can just take your blade plug. Be sure to push it down so that chassis makes connection with the battery contacts. And again, we can come over here and turn on. And you've got shine through in your blade plug. All right. So we'll take that out real quick. You don't ever have to take the bottom piece out until you need to charge your battery. What you'll want to do when you're done playing with it or whatever is come over here, take this piece out, and just flip the kill switch off. Now you can put it in here. It's not going to accidentally turn on. Again, I cannot stress enough to make sure you put that rotary PCB in the Saber first. All right. So push it in there, goes right in. We'll put your blade plug in there so I don't forget it, and lock it down. And then I'm going to come over here and take this battery out real quick just to show you that we can. So again, we're going to use this tool that I made for you. Unscrew the pommel. Take the pommel off. Slide this piece right out. And when you want to take this battery out, do it from the positive side by this rotary PCB. You can pop it out with your finger just like that. All right. But that is basically your Saberforge Katana. Let me know if you have any questions. If everything looks good to you, I'll go ahead and I'll box this up. It's Friday today, so likely I will get this out in the mail to you first thing Monday morning. All right. Thanks. Bye.